Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, March 4th, 2024, the beginning of the new trading week. So let's dive into the economic calendar for today. What do we have here? It's not very impressive, but we got some data scheduled for release whatsoever. Data overnight were in form of the capital spending from Japan that beats the expectations of 2.9% with the actual number of 16.4. Building approvals and company gross operating profits from the Australia has been published as well. Company gross operating profits improved from -1.6 to 7.4%. CPI in Turkey jumped from 64.86 to 67.07, and during the New York session we got only one speech from FOMC member Harker, and this speech is scheduled for release at 5 p.m. So not too many data for today. During the Asian session we got some data released, so what we should do right now is just to take a look at the technical part of the analysis, and let's start with the euro dollar. For our chart of the euro dollar is showing us some sort of the bounce from the demand zone located between the levels of 1.0797 and 1.86, and we are approaching this first technical resistance 1.0857. So as long as we trade below this level and of course below 1.0865, the outlook remains horizontal, slightly skewed towards a bullish outlook because the momentum is positive and strong, 57 points. So there is no decision yet when we should go on euro dollar, whether we should bounce even higher above the recent swing high located at 1.0889 and then break above this supply zone here. Okay, so there is no decision whatsoever. There is no decision if the demand zone is strong enough to keep the markets keep the price in the market between those two levels, or it's weak enough to be broken. 1, 2, at least 3 times this demand zone has been tested and it proved to be quite hard to break. So maybe if we move a little bit higher here, and if there are some green candles along the way, we can break above these two technical resistance levels and go towards the supply zone to test it again. So it's very important to keep an eye on the current situation on the euro dollar. Overall, as you can see from the bigger picture, in behind we got some nice movement to the upside. This looks like a correction, but what is very important on this chart is that situation here, this bearish engulfing pattern on the left with very big upper candle. So it's pin bar first, then bearish engulfing, then demand zone test. So the market will be directionless, okay, until this high 1.0889 is violated, so the bulls are in charge, or until the demand zone is broken, so the bears are in charge, targeting 2 different lower levels. Now euro dollar is done. Let's take a look at cable. The situation on cable is quite similar. However, this market is still trading in a very narrow zone. So what do we have here? Let me just expand this this trend line. As you can see, this trend line works pretty well, at least in the short term. We still expect, our main scenario is that we still expect the market to drop from the supply zone, because this supply zone has been tested many times before, and it looks like only a sustained breakout above the supply zone might bring some bullish developments, but it's not sure yet. We got a very nice candle here, right? So this is from the March 1st, 2024, with a long shadow penetrating the demand zone between 1.2 1.2602, 1.2613, and of course bouncing roughly from this short-term trend line, the blue one. Now we are on the daily highs, targeting 1.2680 and then possibly 1.2691, the lower boundary of the supply zone. Nevertheless, the outlook for the market is trendless for now, because there is no decision whether the markets should break above this supply zone or break below the demand zone, just as it is on the euro dollar. So we need to wait for a decision here. It's a little bit skewed to the buy side, basically, a little bit skewed to the bearish outlook, sorry, to the bullish outlook, because there are still traders who want to test the supply zone, and now the plan is that the supply zone will be rejected, as it was rejected many times before. But if there is any breakout above the supply zone, then the outlook is straight on bullish, targeting these levels here: 1.2773, 1.2785, 1.2792. So please keep an eye on the cable as well. US dollar versus the Japanese yen. This market, as you can see, has been moving horizontally, and the recent technical level of 150.89 has been tested many times. So let me just make it as the regular the resistance, right? So we got the resistance here, we know where we want to go, and we got the technical support that was penetrated here, 1.4955. So this is the technical support, and we got the local low made just below the technical support, 1.4922. Since then, the market is back into the consolidation area, and we are consolidating the recent gains after this very short break to the upside. Let me just zoom in a little bit closer. So what can happen now? As you can see, the momentum is definitely oscillating around the level of 50 as the horizontal trend continues. So we need a breakout. We need a breakout higher, because the bulls are in charge of the market. Very nice pin bar here, and they want this market to move up above 150.89 swing high from the February 13. Right now, the price is locked between 150 periods moving average on the neutral momentum. So again, there is nothing going on here in the short term, nothing major, but in the background we have a uptrend, right? You have a bullish trend. So the outlook is a little bit biased to the upside in favor of the bulls, just because there is uptrend in the background. So we should expect a breakout of 150.89 and then another movement higher above this level, targeting the other higher targets, right? Targeting the different levels here. And the Bitcoin during the weekend has been moving very nicely. Right now we are testing the last high located at 64,261. So as you can see, right now the market is still trying to break. Oh, we got a breakout, because there's not that much. No, we don't have not that much breakout, so I don't know if we should mention it. It's like a $100, so it's not really impressive to do the $100 breakout for the Bitcoin. Nevertheless, the point is that the uptrend is being continued. Very important zone right now, as you can see, supply zone tested at least two times, because that's the high. That's the third time it was tested. Now, if there is a breakout, we will definitely go higher on the Bitcoin. We will definitely expand the movement higher. And there is my label for the next target for the bulls. This is all-time high. The next target for the bulls, again, is all-time high, located roughly around $69,000. And there is really narrow way towards this level. And we will see what will happen when the Bitcoin will hit this level, because it looks like the bulls are still in charge of this market. The trend is almost parabolic, so we should expect another spike to the upside and uptrend continuation on the Bitcoin. Technical support levels are present on the chart. Next target for bulls, 69,000. It might be easily done this week. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.